Thank you very much, and hello, everybody. Thanks for attending today's webinar. And I'm really happy that it is a webinar because I'm calling in today from the New York City area, and it's pouring down here. We're in the middle of a winter storm, and there are big chunks of snow falling. So those of you who are in the northeast area, please stay warm and stay out of the cold. And for those of you that are not, well, you're very lucky. Again, thank you, everybody. My name is Alex Camino. I'm Vice President of Marketing and Communications with Softtek. And today's topic is application security. And we're specifically going to talk about how to gain visibility of threats through metrics. Application security has been, and information security has been in the media all over with the very visible attacks on Google and some other companies. And it's a topic that we are hearing a lot about from our customers. So how we are going to do this is I'm going to do a very brief introduction on Softtek and today's speakers, and then I'm going to let our experts walk you through the different aspects that we see that can help organizations to mitigate threats, specifically in their application security. So for those of you that may not be familiar with Softtek, we are a global provider of IT and business process solutions. We started out in Latin America, in Mexico specifically, and we created the nearshore concept some 13 years ago with the idea to fill the gap of India-centric outsourcing, focusing on the U.S. market. Today, we serve customers in North America, Latin America, Europe, and Asia with direct presence in 13 countries. And the way we serve with our global delivery model is through our 9 global delivery centers, 4 of those in Mexico, 2 in China, 1 in Brazil, 1 in Argentina, and 1 in Spain. We serve the top-tier corporations in all the markets in which we operate. 17 of the Fortune 50 organizations are our customers, and we're very proud to have a very strong recurrence from our existing clients. 80% of our revenue comes from existing clients. In terms of the size of the company, we're roughly 6,000 people, and we have been able to achieve that through very unique corporate culture and very strong linkage with universities and the talent force in all. What we do, the services that we provide, most of the services that we provide are in the application-related services space, everything in the application lifecycle from development, Q&A and testing, implementation, of course, application security, which is today's topic, and maintenance and support. Other lines of services that we do is business process outsourcing, specifically in the procurement area or identity management area. Basically, we are building these services on top of our process-oriented culture that we have built on the application-related services space. Third line of services is IT infrastructure support. This implies desktop support, network support, server support, asset management. And the fourth line of services, which is focused mainly on Latin America, is software products and associated services. These are basically value-added reselling services in Latin America. And just to summarize, we have, again, direct presence in 13 countries, And in all those countries, we leverage our global delivery model, and either we use our local capabilities or we use one or several of our delivery centers in the countries which you see listed, the countries and cities that you see listed there in this graph. Our newest delivery center is in Wuxi, Wuxi in China. Next week, we're going to have an opening ceremony, the official opening ceremony of this center, although it has been operational for the last 6 months. But we're going to have an official celebration over there right after the Chinese New Year. So with that, I'm going to start jumping into today's topic. We have put together a program of 3 webinars. Today is the first webinar of this series, where when we are going to have our experts talking about how to gain visibility of threats through metrics. But the second webinar, on this program is scheduled to be on March 25th, when we're going to have one of our customers, General Electric, sharing their experience. So this is General Electric Corporate. So if you're familiar with General Electric, it's a very interesting challenge that they face, because they are in charge of a program of securing the applications in a wide variety of industries, from media to financial services to industrial services, aviation, and everything in between. Very, very diversified, very complex, and we can learn a lot from their experiences. And on April 14th, we're going to have a different point of view from an analyst. We're going to have Khalid Kart from Forrester sharing their point of view on how to use metrics to drive performance in the application security. So again, this is the first of these 3 webinar series, and today's speakers are Leo Navarro. Leo is our information security business leader. He's a certified PMP. He manages a geographically dispersed team in Mexico, U.S., India, and China for the delivery of application security services. And he's our product manager for Softtek's application security office services. And also, we're going to have Juan Carlos Calderon, JC, who is a certified secure software certified secure software lifecycle professional. He has 10 years of experience in application security. He's an active contributor to OWASP, the Open Web Application Security Project, and he's one of our senior security experts at Softtek. And they are going to walk us through different aspects on how to use metrics to gain visibility. So without further ado, I would like to pass on to Juan Carlos. He's going to walk us through the first part, and then he's going to pass it to Leo. So, JC, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Alex. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today for this webinar. As part of being application security expert in Softtek, I've been able to attend to several events and talk to many people about their vulnerability detection needs. Many people have nothing in place yet, and we're looking for new technologies on those events. Others have done some initial steps by buying scanning tools, and the list has something more than that. So during this part of the event, I will share with you what we have found to be an easy way to create this vulnerability detection strategy that is going to be the pillar of an application security program, and furthermore about the metrics program that is going to help you to have visibility on the risks in your organization. The first thing that I would like to talk to you